Build it, Lord. Hey, you guys, how you guys are feeling today? This is LaDon. I am in the house. If you like my video, subscribe to my show, or like or comment. You know how the routine goes. But my topic today is very special to me. Um, I believe that I want to ask myself, and I wanted to share with the world of why I never had a kid. The reason I never had a kid is because it was hard for me during the times. I was not the best reader and the best writer at the time, and I worked at mediocre jobs. Bonds, Stater Brothers, places that didn't, etc., etc. There was things that I couldn't make it. I was only making 825, and during that time, I was working jobs that cut my hours, and I didn't get 40 hours. I got 15 hours. I got 20 hours, and I lived during the time. I was excellent at customer service. I was a person that was good at working in the mailroom. But what I'm gonna say with customer service, I was always good with customers. Years I always had jobs, but I didn't make no money being in customer service. Customer service was a job that they didn't pay well. It was a job that everybody can do. As long as you can learn the same routine and was good with people, you can get a customer service job. It's not too much to get a customer service job. That's why it's a high turnover in customer services. Working for Walmart, working for TJ Maxx, working for these jobs that don't pay well but minimum wage. McDonald's, Burger King, jobs that give it to anybody. And it's a extremely big high turnover. And then they cut your hours because you're not full time, you're part time, you call in sick, and they take your hours away. That was the times. I don't know if they do it now, but 20 years ago, that's 30 years ago, 20 years ago, that's how it was. And I was never so good at reading and writing. And so I barely made no money. I had no money. I had no job. I was a person that would struggle. I struggled all my life. I just struggled and I struggled and I struggled. And I slept on the floor with roaches. I ate top ramen. I know everybody got a story to tell, but this is my story. I slept on the floor with roaches. I ate top ramen. I remember when I went to the store and only had 10 cents and just got top ramen just to eat. I even had hot dogs for 99 cents and bought, the best food to eat is when you're hungry. I'll just keep it real. And I struggled all my entire life. And I didn't know what position I was going to go into. And my plan was, when I was young, was not to meet a woman that can't read and write. I always looked for higher standards in a woman. Like, I met women that were doctors. I met women with medical building, big jobs, were honor students and stuff like that. And I used to ask them, why do you like me? And they used to tell me, LaDon, you're open-minded, you're very adventurous, you're smart, you're brilliant at how you think. And I didn't understand why they liked it me. I didn't make no money. I didn't make $100,000. Back then, I was pushing in $20,000. Barely no money. But these women came to me and they liked me and they taught me. It was something that I just didn't. What I'm trying to say is the reason I didn't have kids was because I didn't feel that I was financially stable to have kids. And did I want one? I'll be real. When I didn't use protection at the time, or had sex, and I used to pray because I used to pray like, I don't want no kids right now because I'm not financially stable. I didn't have a good job. I was being reckless, but it was hard. It was hard to, and I think I never had the time to think about no kid because I was the type of man that had to go get it. And people say, everybody got their story to tell, but when you're trying to go to get something and you can't barely read or write at the time, it affects the human mind. It affects your life. When I used to go on dates and look at the menu, couldn't even read it. And I met one woman that came into my life that taught me to read and taught me how to write and do all kind of stuff. Women are helpmeets. They help you better yourself. They help you grow. They help you look at things in a better manner. They add on to you. When you're with a woman, she adds on value to your life. As long as you're doing something with your life, a woman would add on to your life. Because a woman is looking for a way to better you as you better her. But I always said to them, I don't have a college degree. I had a diploma, but it was this type of thing that I had to face in my life, to be nervous about hanging around with people. But the reason I didn't have kids is because I was just not financially stable. I just couldn't read and write. I was the one that it was hard for me. So because I was always struggling and thinking about my next dollar, how did I think about bringing a kid into this world that I knew I couldn't take care of? And there were so many opportunities in me to have kids, but never had kids. And I look at that and I see a lot of people out there. You guys have kids and people have families and people have boys and girls and teenagers. I was just never the one. I was not the one that thought about that. I thought about, where can I get my dollar next? Where can I eat next? I didn't think about a family. And then if I did have a kid, I didn't want to be on food stamps. I didn't want to be on GR or anything and feed my kid. And my friends told me about child support. Child support messed up a lot of guys. I've seen grown men cry over child support because they want to be in their father's life and they just can't. And I just knew I don't want to go through that. I didn't want to go through that. So it was a struggle. Did women want kids from me? I never really talked to a woman about having a kid. I had no reason because I was building who I am as a person in my own self. And I look at this, but at 47 years old, I do not have no kids. I felt really bad about it. I said, damn, I don't have no kids. My uncles, my mom, Don, when are you going to have a kid? When are you going to have a kid? But they didn't understand because I never told nobody. I kept that as a secret. I didn't never make good money. I was a person that struggled. I struggled in my 20s and I struggled in my 30s. In my late 30s, that's when I got better. But I prayed to God to get more in life. I lost many jobs. I stayed with many people. I stayed with my uncle. I stayed with my aunt. I stayed with my brother. I stayed with my mom and dad when I got older. And people said, you should educate yourself. But I'm just not the dude that comprehend things faster than everybody else. But when I do comprehend it, I'm the best at it. But it takes me longer to comprehend something and to understand something. But when I do, I'm going to be the best at it. Watch out for me when I understand. So, do I blame myself for not having a kid? Do I blame my brain? I was not good at it. I was not good at passing the test. And I'm going to be real, when I did pass the test for a mailroom job that I put in for, I couldn't believe it. I did pass the test. I ran around the building. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. And I got that job. I finally start making money as a mailroom manager. I was happy. I was pushing in money. I was like, I let my used car go. I said, let it go. I'm going to get me a nicer one. And I was going to get my place and, and get a bigger place. Because I struggled. I mean, I had beds with the side of the bed, the cloth where you could sleep in springs. I had springs on my bed that you could see. And I still met a woman that would sleep on the damn springs. Women are amazing to me sometimes because I didn't have nothing. I didn't have couches like I do, big TV. I didn't have all that. I was just happy that I could eat. I remember when I used to go to a restaurant and I could eat all the food because I didn't know where I was going to get my next meal. And that was for years I did that. And my ex, at the time, we used to go out to eat. And she'd take me to these nice places to eat. And I couldn't afford it. But I told her up front, I don't make no money. I'm broke. I'm out here struggling. The reason I just didn't want to have kids is because it was hard. But the question is, do I want kids now? Before I say that, before I go to that, I didn't know where my life was going to be in the future. In my 40s, I started getting it right. I started working for better jobs. But there is jobs out there that you don't have to have pass a test. And I didn't know. It was a different stage of my life. But the reason I have everything is because I worked hard for it. And I prayed a lot. I was on my knees. When is my turn, God? When is my turn? But I knew the secret about life was, sometimes I said, God, why I can't have that new car? Or why I can't have that 2-bedroom house? Or why I can't have them nice Jordans they got on, or nice shoes? I get my shoes at Ross. I'm proud of it now. But I wanted more in life. I wanted the house, but I didn't make the money. But one thing I understand what God told me, he said, when you appreciate the little things, then God will bless you with big things. And sometimes in life, you want it all, but you're not appreciative of what you got already. You got food in the refrigerator, but you don't got no lobster and crabs or sitting on the yacht, but you got food. Some people don't have food. Some people don't have a lot of clothes. But I start appreciating things in life, and then I start getting blessed. Because I start taking care of myself. I start taking care of my health. I start taking care of washing dishes every day, cleaning every day, having disciplining myself to want more in life. And that's where I'm at. A nice cover, you see, nice TV. I have a nice place. But I always wanted more. That's the average person. We want more. I mean, not average, but yeah, average person always want to be more. I would like to be on a yacht. I would like to be in a mansion. I've never been in a mansion. I've been in a big home, a huge home. My aunt had a huge home. My aunt got the biggest home I ever seen. But I've never been in a mansion. I've never seen a mansion. I don't even have friends that say, hey, I'm having a mansion, little get together, come on over. Never seen a mansion in my life. But I thank God for everything that he gave me. And now in my life, I have everything. I don't complain about no money. I don't complain about going on a date. I just do it. But during that time, I wanted to know, why did God put me through it? But what I learned in life is you have to go through something to get something. That's just the way of life. If you want something, you have to go through it. Like right now, I have a few people looking at me, but this is what you got to go through to get where you need to go. You have to start off little and then you can move on big. That is the challenge in my life that I face right now when I'm on YouTube. Do I want 1 million hits? Do I want people to subscribe by thousands? It's not about that. It's about letting you see who I am as a person. No fuckery. It's just me. Not lying, telling you the truth. Who is LaDon? Sometimes I'm funny, sometimes I'm not. But I had to learn that in my life. You don't always have to make people laugh. Sometimes you can just be serious and still get the word through. Yeah, I'm fun and goofy and have a good time, but I can be serious too. But do I love my life now that God blessed me with? Yes. Is God taking care of me? Yes. Is he blessing me with more than I can handle? Yes. The secret of life is appreciating what you got when God can bless you with more. But back to, do I want a kid? In my stage of my life, there's a lot of women out there that already have kids. My stage in my life range, in my age range. They have kids. And they said, now you can meet younger. I ain't never met a woman that could speak, think like me. It takes maturity, it takes wisdom, it takes life. Life matures you. But some people, it don't mature. But it matured me. So, do I would like to have somebody in my stage bracket? Yeah, it'd be nice if they were younger and they could think like that. But do I think about kids? Having a kid? I'm going to tell you right now, I still don't see a kid. But it's up to God of what he wants in my life. If he want me to have a kid, I'll have a kid. If he don't want me to have kids, I won't have kids. It's just as how I think. Maybe that's what God wanted me to be. Maybe I'm supposed to be the one without no kids. But I told somebody one day, if I'm going to live a legend, I'm going to live a legend of being here where you can see me on YouTube. This is when you can understand who I am as a person. I ain't going to say you're my kid. I'm going to say it's just a place where I can show my gift and who I am as a person. Maybe I'm not be the one with the kids. And at first I felt bad about it. But then I see a lot of men out here don't have kids. 60% of my friends don't have kids. Women like, dudes got kids. A lot of men don't have kids. I don't feel so bad about it. But maybe that was something that needed to be dwelled into my head about having a family. And maybe I might have to die alone and no have kids. Or maybe I'll meet a woman that has kids that will be my kids. I don't know what God got a hold of me. But do I still think about kids running around? I don't still think about it at 47. Is it because of the women? Maybe it is. Maybe I don't see the effort of a woman or a queen. And it says the ones who you speaking to and who you talking to. I met beautiful women in my life. But I never, ever in my life thought about having a kid by any of my girlfriends in my life. It's sad, but it's the truth. They said the truth will set you free when you speak out and tell people what it really is about. Maybe God got a family out there that's already made for me. And they might be my kids. Or it might be a woman that come into my life that want one kid. I don't want 2 kids. I think I had 1 kid if she wanted one. But if I don't want to have, if she don't want me to have, she already have kids, and I gotta be there, and then it's a part of life. I missed my turn of having kids. Get somebody young, in their 30s and their 20s. I like maturity. I like how somebody think. You have to have wisdom to be with me. You have to let me think. Inspire me. Help me see things in a different way. Because I know I can help you. Because a lot of women told me, a lot of people say, Don, you speak brilliant how you see things. Hey, but I have a gift for gab. God gave it to me. I can speak to any and all. I can speak to a crackhead, homeless person on the street, prostitute, pimp, white lady, green lady, orange lady, Latino, any race. I can hang around with any race. I can do with anything. I can hang out with the gangsters. I can hang with the streets. I can hang out in professionalism. I can hang out in a career opportunity. I'm all the way type of person. And I'm black. Proud of it being black. But I'm the one that will get through the door at a job. Because I know how to present myself as a man that has sense. I could talk my way into anything. Because I know that's my gift. Sharing with the world of me not having kids, I really don't never share with nobody how I really feel. My family, my friends can understand. It's just life. It's the cards I was dealt. One day, I don't know. The future is in God's hands. It's just what it is. I don't know. Is I mad about not having kids? It is what it is. It's life. People tell me, oh, you're going to die alone. You don't have kids. And women tell me it all the time. It don't fade me. And what I'm going to tell you right now, sharing my story with you, I'm powerful of what the stuff I went through now. I really don't give a damn what people think about me. I'm just sharing my story and who I am as a person. I'm going to enjoy my life, and I hope you do. One day, one day, I ain't gonna say one day. It's just not my time. It's just not my time. And what I need by my time, life is beautiful when you live it. But when you're not living life, y'all, it's no fun. It's no fun to go to work every day. It's no fun. Do you know 90% of people hate their jobs? Or 80%, I mean? Oh, I gotta go work. Oh, oh. Me? I like my job. And do I like being on YouTube? Yeah. But is it a challenge? Yeah. Because I'm expressing who I am as a person. Because everybody, I don't want nobody to know about me and all my weaknesses and all the stuff that's wrong with me. Maybe I'm going to tell you who the hell I am. And don't give a damn if you judge me or not. The only one who can judge me is God. But I know this out here will help somebody. But if you have a family and you have kids, be happy that you have it. Enjoy your kids. Love your kids. I'm just not the one that don't have kids. And all the men out there got a story why they don't have kids. And say, that's an excuse. That's an excuse. That's an excuse. It is what it is. But during my young stages of my life, I never thought about having kids. Never thought about a little girl. Never thought about having a family. Did I think about getting married? Yeah. Soulmate? Yeah. But kids, maybe it's something that God never put into my mind to have. Sometimes in life, everybody on earth is not here to have a kid. Because you want a family, don't mean everybody in this world want a family. And some people really want a family and can't get a family. You know, life is got its ups and downs, turnarounds, rain, snow, and we run after money. Money, money, money. Money, 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 money. Money. Everybody wants money. Now I'm going to tell you what I want. I want to live life. At least when I'm laying in my dead, at least I'm laying there on my last day and saying, I enjoyed my life. I really did. And I'm going to enjoy it till the time comes. When people are sitting there, I got money. You only run after two things. You can run after life or you can run after money. Which one you want? Popping bottles and doing all that. People got money and still ain't happy. You know what song I like the most? And it plays in my head? It's a deep song. It's called J. Cole, Love Yours. That's an excellent song. When you start listening to that song, you'll enjoy life way better. But anyways, I had a damn good time with you guys today. And I will tomorrow. But guess what? I'm happy. I'm hoping you happy. And if you like my video, like. And you want to subscribe. You want to comment. And if you want to like. It is what it is. I'm one of them small YouTube channels trying to grow. And one day I will be a beast. Because I believe and you receive. I was jamming. I like that one. I like that. LaDon is the truth. And that's what I want to be towards you.